Ah, buongiorno. Prego, prego, shalom. Come on in, come on in. Excuse me. Make yourself at home. Welcome. Welcome. I am the eponymous, the titular Alfredo. You can call me Al. And this is my name, our shop. Oh. I recognise that look right there. That tunnel vision, that laser focus, that gawk at the price tag that my suits and vestments carry. You're probably wondering, aren't you, like, what is it that Alfredo, Al, please, what is it that Al does to warrant so much wonga, to command so much cash, to have the confidence to present such a price tag? Well, yeah, it might seem expensive. That's because it is. Yeah. You're thinking, what am I going to fork out? £2,000 on a suit, £3,500 on a dress. If I can just go down Jimmy Street, go to your Noah's Ark or whatever it is, Primani, grab one for 30 quid. What maniac, absolute maniac would come here to this little shop? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? It is expensive, yeah. 2 G's on a suit. Who am I? What am I doing? It's expensive because actually, in the long run, you save money. Now this is a prattle, this is a patter that makes or breaks my business model. So allow me to divulge, allow me to express why your relationship with the tailor is so important. And let me just say, you know, one of the things is that tailors, well, we are eccentrics by nature. We wear our hearts on our sleeves. We're made of strange fabric cut from a different cloth, but there is method to our madness. If you buy a suit, a dress, a garment from here, you will never theoretically have to buy another piece of clothing ever again. Yeah, you can go down your Primanis or whatever, get a suit, separate jacket, separate trousers, a shirt that fits you like a tent that you can camp in, but it will disintegrate. The quality, the style, it will evaporate over time. And then, like a good pair of shoes, you have to go out, get another one if you don't have the best. So you're actually paying a tax on your tailoring. You're paying a stipend on style. And I won't have that. No. With a tailor, the relationship should be lifelong. Tailors, such as myself, we know that you grow and change over time. And so should your garments. You have a particularly busy Christmas. You put on a couple of stones, right? What are you going to do? Your wardrobe. Bring it down here. Alterations, necklines, sides, collars, buttons, anything within 4 inches on the whole and more. Done. Yes, yes, yes. You go the other way, all of a sudden you become a muscle person, bodybuilder. What you do with your suit from Noah's Ark or whatever it's called? Well, you just go out and buy another, wouldn't you? Or tear the bleeding thing trying to put it on. No, 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 no. Bring it into how I will sort you out for a fraction of the cost. Yeah. Boy, the amount of people I see sort of like throwing their money away, buying this tat that isn't even considered tailoring. That more so is often produced, is often matriculated, taken, stolen in a way from third world countries. No, come down here. There's a pedigree in my price tag. My old dad, he come over, yeah, in the 30s, set up this shop. It's still here. When you come here, you're not paying for a single one-off item, you're paying for a legacy of knowledge. Now, I still haven't found the apprentice worthy to inherit the business from me. My son, I love him. God, love him, but he's a layabout, a toe rag. And certainly maybe his interests will change, but right now he's more interested in his TikToks than his frocks, and I don't even know what a TikTok is, so... I mean, when I was his age, to be fair, I was more interested in frocks, but I was interested not in lifting them or chasing them, wearing them. Oh yes. I believe that a tailor should understand every single garment that they are going to make, every single one. Thus I began my journey as a drag queen. Oh yes. So, what you got? You got a madman living in a shop who's making suits for a couple of G's, yeah? But what you've got is a relationship more akin to a therapist, more akin to a sibling, more akin to a family, a lifelong, growing, evolving, changing relationship. You have whatever garment you want. Suits are not just for men, dresses are not just for women, and there's more in between. We do not bother ourselves with binary considerations here at ours. No, no, what you want you get, whether you like it or not. This is a relationship. That is what I am impressing upon you. That is why, yes, there is an immediate outlay of cost, but this is about 8 weeks of work to create a custom garment. It's a big project. It'll last. And you can tinker, you can tailor, you can change at any given point. What beauty. You can't get that down here off the rack nonsense. No, no, no. Then the most important part is this. This book, a chronicle of your couture, a testament to your tailor, a chronicle of your clothing. This book is yours, no name on it yet. When we start, and we will start, this book becomes your representation of your journey with me into style, fashion, into representing yourself as best as possible. A well-fitting garment makes all the difference in the long run. suits. When you go to an off the rack, you know, M&H, whatever, second, I don't know what they're called. Why? You do not get to consider things that are important. For instance, the fit of your jacket, so that it is ever so slightly hugging you, so that it doesn't suffocate you, strangle you. You know, the jacket collar should be smoothly aligned against the lining of your shirt down here and stuff like that. You know, cravats and pocket squares should be the same colour as the shirt, ideally. All these things, I can help with that, and we can make a note of it here. So, what do you say? Yes, the outlay is a little intimidating. I recognise that look, that gawk. But really, not only is it saving money, but can you put a price on confidence, on feeling your best at all times? Or can you even put a price on happiness? I do not know. I cannot say, but you can decide today. Apologies for all the degradation of my digits. It's an occupational hazard, isn't it? So yes, and we will begin. Price is negotiable, of course. Today is a very special day, marked monumental in this book, your book. Today is the day we create something entirely new that the world has never seen before. The birth of a new garment. Your garment. A garment like no other that will evolve, grow, inform and change with you. I'm excited. I hope you are too. And I wanted your consent to make this garment before I said, but I am so glad that you specifically walked into my shop today. I have wanted to work with someone such as yourself for some time. Your singular, unique physique, your breathtaking, outstanding, traffic-stopping looks. And I could tell through the lens of my window your character, indomitable, irreplaceable, unique. Oh, I am excited to begin. Let me tell you. What kind of garment would you like? You name it. Anything. A question I like to ask new clients, new friends. When you was a kid, when you was a nipper, what did you want to be? What did you dress up as? Was it superheroes, princesses, knights, coppers, robbers? What was it that inspired you? Sent your imagination flying. What was it? All right. I like. Go on. For me, oh, it was always Tailor. I knew when I saw my papa taking fabric and turning it into clothing, skin, to be worn by clients. That was one thing. But the thing that made me think, yes, guaranteed, that's what I'm going to do. The smiles, the sense of fulfillment, when you slide a garment onto a client after you've completed it, that dulcet, that satisfying feeling of you got it right, and then you look over the shoulder in the mirror and you see a smile beaming right back at you. You see a smile. It is the only kind of smile that represents contentment, satisfaction, and happiness. Oh, you cannot beat that. And you will experience it, trust me. We need to consider so much when thinking about the perfect garment for you. So much. Sleeve pitch, shoulder rumpling, divots, all sorts of, and fabric. Of course, fabric. The best fabric, of course, in my opinion, is Italian. But you will have your choice. For now, though, we will use muslin to, you know, create the framework of your design. We cannot rush the process, obviously. Today is about taking stock. It's about planning, taking our time and taking measurements, lots and lots of measurements. Then we depart for a day or two, and I begin the process of designing, creating. It is a collaborative project. After all, it is for you and you alone. Once we've confirmed the design, then we create. But first, my dear, first. A stool. This. A stool. A pedestal. This particular one was brought back with me daddy from Italy. I am Italian, as you can probably tell. No, I'm a cockney. He brought this back, and it's been here ever since. This pedestal is used to elevate you to your appropriate stature, i.e., you stand on this, my dear, and then I take your vitals. It'll take some time, there's a lot to do, but with your permission, I would like to begin. So, as a sign of deference and respect, I place this at your feet, and I would ask that you stand upon it, so that I may best take in and assess your image. Thank you, dear. May I? All right. All right, step up on that for me, please. Thank you. All right. Oh, hello up there. How's the weather? My dear, however, I will say, seeing you uplifted like this, it is correct. Always was, I would say. Yes, one is meant to be gazed up upon. All my clients, to me, are gods. Not to be worshipped, but to be admired, respected. Listen to me, Pratolon. We're already agreed. Measurements, my dear, measurements. I must approach close, as it were, and I will tell you where I am going, what I am doing, so that there is no panic or concern. All right? Oh yes, we will be taking roughly 20 different measurements today. Keep my notebook handy, and get my trusty tape measure. inches, feet, centimetres, metres. My dear, listen. I will hear no negativity in my shop. Would that I could lend you my eyes. Scoop them out with a spoon, put them on a plate. You gobble them down, they become yours, and you can see what I see. See yourself as you truly are. When we are in our own heads, what we see before us is merely a reflection, a mirror image, inaccurate representation of who we are and how we look. We will never know truly how we ourselves appear, and so we must rely upon the kind words of others to learn. And you, my dear, are beautiful. I won't hear another word about it. All right? Well, good clothes are a celebration of good looks. And you're very good looking, so do not worry. All right. Where shall we begin? We will begin toe to top, I believe. First, your shoe size. Do you happen to know it? Who took the measurement? Ah, yes. No, I have nothing against high street shoe shops. It's certainly no Salvatore Ferragamo, but they do the job. However, I would like very much, if possible, just to take a quick look at your tootsies, if that's all right. Thank you. All right. 2 ticks and I'll be back up. Going down. All right. Let's see. Those are nice shoes. All right. Would you say your shoe size was for? That's about right. No, I won't be making your shoes. I am no cobbler, no leather worker, no key maker either. It's important it informs the fit of the trousers, the turn up, how it's half cut, you know, where the trousers sit in relation to the shoes, the width of the flare, the diameter, the circumference, things like that. Now, I do have to take some leg measurements. I hope that's all right. That's including your inside leg and the, as I said, the circumference of different parts of your leg. So we have there, if you imagine your legs, yes. We have here tootsies, here, above the knee, here, inside seam, here, inside leg, waist, crotch, don't worry, and more. Well, but I will be as quick as I can with these, as I know they can be a little, not embarrassing, but uncomfortable. All right, my dear, 2 ticks. Let's take a look here. All right. Right, around the ankle. And the other one. Legs are different lengths sometimes. It's fine, normal, do not worry. Plus our resting leg can bend back, hyperextend, all sorts of considerations, you understand. Right, under the knee and around. Central heating's just kicked in, by the way, that's another few bob on that. Right. Inside calf. Inside leg. Big one. Right. Do you always wear so many layers? No, it's fine. It's just, well, you have such wonderful legs. Not a problem. Underneath, around the waist, here we go, and under. See, old hat of this style. do not make hats. And we're starting to build a picture. Trousers are important. But it's what up here. This is where the magic happens. The representation of self. Grand ambition. So, my darling, please, your torso, would you raise your arms for me temporarily? I'll get a little bit closer. Around the upper ones. Right, so we have the circumference of the hips here and the waist up. 1, 2. Very good, very good. Keep your arms up for me, darling. Right. What kind of length are we dealing with here? Do not worry. Right. Chest. I do appreciate sensitive area. So my dear, if you're comfortable, is that all right? Thank you. Interesting. No. Exemplary. Beautiful. Do not worry. Cross the top for a sec. Right. Good. Yeah, which arm's tired, love? Lefty. Put it down for a sec. Put them both down for a sec, that's all right. Let's have a little gander at these two. Lovely long arms. Oh. But you're really good at reaching apples. Alright, just lift the right arm up for me, would you, darling? Thank you. Right. Oh yeah. Oh my pretty. I'm just done. Yeah. Get the lefty up as well. Well, no, what my papa told me. He says, you know, it's that first sort of 5 minutes or so when someone walks into a shop, and nearly everyone, unless you're Richard Branson or Alan Sugar, nearly everyone looks at the prices and goes, flipping heck. How do I, if they're British, they're like, how do I get out of this situation without being rude? You know what I mean? Like, do you just back out? Is it like when you use the Mackie D's toilet and you go, oh yeah, I'm going to order something in a second, then just go for a piddle and then piss off? It's awkward. You can't say, oh yes, sorry sir, I came in here to get a suit, but I see that your suits are exorbitantly expensive. You have to reassure. In that first 5 minutes, my papa says, that's when you make or break the relationship with the client. And like I said, that relationship is lifelong. And he always used to impress this upon me. He'd go for dinner around clients' houses and stuff. Or not, whatever they're comfortable with, like, innit? Yeah, put the arm down, cheers, love. And then he would say stuff like that. It wasn't about the money. And I was like, well, but Papa, then what is it about? And he used to tell me, you know, that like it's not about the financial transaction, it's about the emotional transaction. Can you add happiness? Can you alleviate suffering? That's what's important. After that, price doesn't matter, especially because, yes, as salesy as it sounded, you will save money by going to a tailor, and you'll get a garment that is completely and utterly unique, designed, constructed and built for you by someone who cares deeply about their craft, not some person who's been exploited for their skill. Alright? Yeah, lift both your arms up for me again, dear. There we go. Very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would be so kind, my dear, put your palm in my hand. I'm not going to tell your fortune or spit in it and say you got a pull, that sort of thing. Just measure around the wrist briefly. Alright, and the other one, please. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Sold. There we go. Perfect. Ah, well. I've been a tailor all my life. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I love talking shop, in my shop, but elsewhere as well, down the pub. Lift your head for me, darling. Thank you. What is more rewarding than being able to discuss one's vocation with joy? To be able to actually say, yeah, I had a good day today. Clothing can go a long way to help and to what was I saying? To exemplify joy. When one feels good in oneself, one projects that joy into the world, and other people can enjoy it too. Isn't it wonderful? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Head up a little bit more again for me, darling. Thank you. Alright. Oh, there are measurements, so many measurements. The neck, the arms, the body, torso, legs, and shoe size are all considerations, but within each one there are multiple measurements to take, from neckline to the wrist, from the neckline, wrist to the arms, relaxed, stressed. For instance, put your arms down the sides for me, please do. Now stretch them down. That's one measurement. 1, 2. Now just let them relax. That's a separate measurement. 1, 2. I know the rosters are outside. I'm not writing down the measurements. I remember them all up here. I'm drawing you for reference, taking into consideration your dimensions to best present and represent you when we move forward to the construction. Now, stand up straight for me, straight as you can, my dear. There we go. Right. Now don't. Now slouch a little bit. That's it. The ideal garment will allow for the alterations, the shifts in your bodies. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, it will allow you to stand up straight, shoulders back, chest out, or hunch over, and yet maintain the visage, the glamour, how it looks. That's an our promise. Break up, please. Right. Lift your arms up again for me, please, dear. And I'm getting a very good vision of what we're going to make. A couple more measurements. The face. I know why. I'm not making you a mask, am I? In a way, but not. No. We measure the face to proportion the rest. So, smile for me. Alright. Frown. Thank you. Look up. Yes. Frown. Like that, yeah. So. Okay. Close your eyes for a second, my dear. Thank you. Alright. How are you feeling? Oh, yes. No. You stay upon that pedestal, my dear, so that I may gaze upon thee. But this is the first step in your journey to a glorious garment, a world of self-expression, self-love and joy. This is your therapy, tailored to you. Your book is being written, and I will keep it here for you, so that when you return we may continue. No charge for today. This is pleasure. This is part of the joy of tailoring. I cannot charge for that. We shall reserve payment until completion of the task. For now, what I ask is that you go home, relax, treat yourself to something, a nice meal or some such, have a good Passover or whatever you're celebrating, alright? And know that it has begun. We are beginning, and when you next return, we shall start. Alright, my dear. Thank you so much for coming into my shop today. And thank you so much, even if this just ends up being a conversation, for that alone. It's a joy to know you, and I look forward to getting to know you even more. Thank you. Prego. Goodbye.